So you must be aware that as you go into the room, you're gonna sit there and the person is going to introduce, examiner is going to introduce himself or herself. And then examiner will, first of all, you need to also know that the complete speaking session gets recorded.
Okay.
Okay, it will be voice recorded, and how it will start, they'll ask for your passport, they will verify the details, and then it will go on. So we are going to start now.
Hold on.
May I have a look at your passport?
Sure. I don't really have a passport right now.
Yeah, I understand, but
Yeah.
ensure hand it over with the
That's
smiley.
how I get it.
Could you tell me your full name, please?
My name is Sanskar Dukar.
You can say my full name is Sanskar Dugar, and you can address me as Sanskar.
Okay.
All right, Sanskar. In this first part, I'm going to ask you some questions about yourself. Do you work or study?
Currently, I am a student. I just completed my higher education, and currently I'm looking forward to study abroad for my further studies.
See, study, abhi repeat hua. You just said I'm looking to study abroad for my further studies. So
Yeah,
maybe you can say for your further education.
further education.
What do you like most about studying abroad?
I think there are two main reasons why I like studying abroad. First is definitely the connections I would make there, and second would be the environment which students get there in comparison to the environment which students in my country get.
Can we also use the word the exposure that the students get overseas? Yeah.
Yes, ma'am.
Try to use the
Yes, for
word
sure.
overseas at some time. Okay. Let's talk about dictionaries now.
Oversee.
Do you often use a dictionary?
Yes, ma'am. Yes, I, I, I use dictionary quite a lot, and for preparing for this IELTS exam, also I was using my English dictionary.
You have to also say why. A bit like, 3 to 4 sentence explanation.
Okay, so that I could build up on my vocabulary, and which I can further use in my exam date on my exam date.
Good. Do you prefer to use an electronic dictionary or a dictionary made of paper?
I personally prefer electronic dictionary for two reasons. First being, it doesn't use paper, so it doesn't create pollution. And second, it's more convenient and easier to access to have access.
If someone gave you dictionary as a gift, how would you feel?
I would definitely feel very grateful to the person for gifting me a dictionary because it's of a great value if used correctly. And yes.
I would like to talk about rain now. Do you like rainy days?
I prefer the monsoon season in our country. It's usually for 3 to 4 months around, and the weather is absolutely beautiful.
Sanskar, I'll just interrupt you. See, when you give an answer, it should come with an explanation more. Like, do you
Okay.
prefer rainy season? You said yes. But what was the reason? Maybe, like I feel that the vibrations are very positive during rainy season and everyone looks happy and it's more of refreshing time. So
Yes, ma'am.
ensure that in the beginning, of any question that has been asked, you come up with a reason.
Yes, ma'am. Okay. Good.
And this is really important for you to get 7+ bands in the speaking. Your speaking is very good. I'm not correcting you on your grammar. Even I'm not helping you, answering, or you're completely blank. You don't have any answer. You have the ideas. You're good in grammar. Just expand your answer.
Okay.
Does it rain much in your hometown?
Can you please repeat the question?
Does it rain much in your hometown?
In my hometown, Havra, we experience rainfall for around 4 months. This is because of the location of our town, which is near the water bodies, and the rainfall is around 100 to 125 centimeters.
In which season does it rain the most?
In monsoon season, it rains the most, and usually it is from July to around October.
What do you usually do when it rains?
When I was small, I used to go outside and like get drenched. But after growing up, I usually just sit on my balcony and like just see the nature.
Okay. Here we complete with the part one, and now I'll move on to part two. I'll be sharing a topic with you. I hope you have pen and paper with you.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, I'm going to share my screen with you, and I'll start 1 minute timer. I hope you can see the screen now.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, and I start 1 minute now. You can write some notes on the topic. Okay, 1 minute is over now. Please
Yes, ma'am.
start speaking, and I'll stop you once your 2 minutes are over.
There are not a lot of so-called comic actors in my country, India, but one of the greatest, one of the most popular one is uh, Rajpal Yadav, and he is one of the most underrated actors, I believe, in the Bollywood industry. And I know him from movies and different series he has acted in. He has been on around 200 films, which is a very great number. Also, I met him once at a music festival, so that's how I personally know him also. We had a connection from then. And I feel that as a person, Rajpal Yadav is very humble, and although he, although the stardom he has on him, and although how all the popularity he has, he is very down to earth. He's really caring for his fans, and he is really patient with his fans. He click pictures with them, and he really spends time with his fans. And one of the reasons why Mr. Rajpal Yadav is very popular is because of his expressions. His expressions are fabulous, and I don't think anyone in the country can match it. He has won many Filmfare Awards for his acting skills, and he has definitely bagged the most funny or comic actor in the industry award for the most funny and comic actor in the industry for quite a while now. And also, moreover, his acting skills as a whole is very uh,
You can
very
stop now.
astounding.
Let's move on to part three. We'll talk about actors and entertainment. Why do some actors or comedians become famous?
Some of the actors or comedians become famous or get in fame uh, because of controversies and statements they make in public. But however, most of them are famous because of their acting skills.
Do you think these people deserve to earn so much money?
Uh, I personally think that whatever a profession is, a person should be judged on just that. And so I think that if entertainers like actors and comedians are very good, then they should be paid handsomely, and that's why I feel that they should earn a lot of money. If
What forms of entertainment are most popular in your country?
movies is the most is the biggest source of entertainment in India. It accounts for 90% of all the revenues earned through this sector. Also, other forms of entertainment are stand-up comedies and music festivals.
Try to explain a bit more, and let's say I will answer the next question. If I have the next question, do you think men and women have different taste in entertainment? I would say yes, surely, as I am a male and my mother is a female, so I believe we both have different taste in entertainment. Most of the time for men, I have observed that they want to watch something that is thrilling, whereas women always prefer to watch something that is quiet, or I would say a daily soap, and something that does not require them to think more. Try to have some intonations, try to show your expressions with your eyes. And this is a question that you are comfortable to answer with, and maybe you can relate with your daily life.
Yes,
Not
ma'am.
in all the questions, but somewhere when you answer, try to relate the question with your daily life as well.
Okay, ma'am.
What kind of entertainment do children like in your country?
In India, children are particularly obsessed with watching cartoons. They are watching famous TV series like Tom and Jerry and Shinchan daily, and other children's some of the children are also watching content on YouTube these days, and it shows how the dynamics of entertainment are changing even for children.
Okay. Do you think that children or young people can learn anything from entertainment?
Yes, I mean, children, I mean, irrespective of your age, a person can learn a lot of things from entertainment. One is definitely how to keep attention, how to gain attention, which is which is the most important job for any entertainer. And also, children can learn how to create content from a very young age so that they can monetize it later in their life. And yes,
Yes, nahi. And बोला है तो answer करना है.
uh, okay,
So, and the other thing is, I think they can gain a lot of confidence as they increase their knowledge. But give an ending.
okay, ma'am.
So I'll stop the speaking over here. Quick
Okay,
feedback.
ma'am.
Uh, in the comedy part, I was, I have told you, refer to some example, refer to some example. In fact, in the cue card, when there was the topic about some comedian in your country. So you were talking about Rajpal Yadav. You used a very good example that I met him. So you were referring to the past, which is very good. Next thing, I was thinking that maybe you could refer that, recently he has done a good movie and then name some movie. Maybe that could say, okay, you are still following him.